of the mangrove ecosystem will be commemorated on the 26th July 2026 in Mokowe, Lamu County. Tonight, we turn the spotlight on Kenya's invaluable mangrove forest ecosystems that protect our coastlines, support biodiversity, store vast amounts of carbon, and sustain the livelihoods of thousands of coastal communities. Joining us is Dr. Clement Ngoriareng, Principal Senior Deputy Chief Conservator of Forest, to discuss how Kenya can strengthen partnerships for mangrove conservation, as well as explore innovative and governance and financing models as well. Thank you very much, Daktari, for according some time for us to just discuss this very pivotal subject for the country, knowing that where we are with the climate change, it's a pivotal conversation that we should be having. But let me just begin by asking you, what is World Mangrove Day and why is it celebrated on the 26th?
Thank you very much. Yes, UNESCO 2015 established the World Mangrove Day, or the day when we are celebrating the importance of mangrove forests in the coastal ecosystem. And therefore they set apart this day for the entire world to focus their attention on the importance of this forest ecosystem which occurs in the coastal shoreline. This is an important resource which is not just merely a forest, but it is a resource for the livelihoods of the community. It is also very important in acting as the protector for the shoreline and the coastal strip against erosion. So this resource suffered a lot of degradation because of various threats coming as a result of unsustainable harvesting, pollution along the coastline, development along the coastline, infrastructural development, and therefore there was going to be a danger of losing this vital ecosystem. And therefore UNESCO set aside this day, 26th of July, every year, to be able to mark this day and celebrate it as the International Mangrove Day. And in this day, a lot of awareness is created among the partners, among the stakeholders, community members, that we have a forest resource that plays a very pivotal role in the coastal ecosystem.
So the commemoration actually is a preserve of the coastal strip areas only, because wherever, this is where it is applicable.
Yes, where mangrove. Okay. That is why it is called mangrove. International Mangrove Day.
Fantastic.
So it is actually the International Day for the conservation of mangrove ecosystem. So we want to conserve this forest resource.
Right. Would you care to tell us also how markedly different, the mangrove forest is from other forests also in the country?
This is a very vital ecosystem because it houses trees, those ones you have heard called mangroves, which survive under saline conditions, not actually occupied by other trees which occur in the mainland. So mangroves are well adopted to the coastal ecosystem, which is very saline with high humidity levels. So saline, brackish waters, it is only this mangrove that can do very well, survive very well. It also serves as the home for the breeding of fish in the coastal system. So this mangrove vegetation is very important in terms of actually providing biodiversity in the coastal region and making sure that it is actually providing the cushion against any erosive activities that could occur as a result of the water from the ocean.
And it's commonly referred to as the blue carbon ecosystem, or the blue carbon sinks.
Yes.
How how exceedingly beneficial is it, especially in light of trying to mitigate climate change?
Yes, mangrove is very effective in actually sinking carbon in the coastal strip. Carbon is absorbed by this mangrove vegetation. Carbon is also absorbed by the sea grasses, which occurs in the sea beds and also in the estuarine systems, ecosystems.
Yes.
So these areas are very important in absorbing and storing carbon, and therefore very key when it comes to ameliorating climate change in the coastal region. And that is why even this year, the theme for the International Day or the World Mangrove Day is healthy ecosystem for sustainable economy, sustainable blue economy, and climate resilience. Healthy mangroves for sustainable blue economy and climate resilience. So these mangroves are very important when it comes to sinking of carbon.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so you talked of how they have the survival rate, to be in existence in saline water.
Yes.
But again, how are they important also in improving the quality of water? Do they make any difference in bringing, potable water to the community around them?
Yes, of course they do a lot of filtration work.
Filtration, okay.
Just like any other vegetation, wherever it is. So mangroves filter because there is a lot of pollution also along the coastline. So it filters the water, although the water is not very good for consumption because of its salty nature. But at least there is water that can be used by the animals that are actually living in that coastal ecosystem. But basically these mangroves act as the breeding place for fish in the coastal strip. They are also very important in conserving the biodiversity in the coastal system. They are also very good when it comes to supporting livelihood support programs for the communities. These are the forests where the communities that live there, are able to hoist their beehives and collect one of the best honey in the area. These are also the trees that are used by the coastal population for houses. They are the ones, they provide very good poles that are used for houses. So they actually support the livelihood systems for the communities in the coastal strip. Yes, and that is why it is very important and to check the degradation that is affecting it. UNESCO therefore felt it wise to be able to set aside a day when the whole world is focusing their attention towards its conservation and its management, so that we reduce further degradation and support livelihood base for the communities that live around the mangrove ecosystem.
Right, so
yes.
I'm under the assumption that also this is a participatory initiative with the local communities there. We're talking about the fishermen and just the community locally there. How are they also involved that they're working, hand in hand with KFS in trying to make sure that, the restoration, the preservation of the ecosystem, the mangrove ecosystem, is continuing in the local areas? Yes.
We have a national mangrove management plan, which spells out how mangroves are to be conserved and to be managed. And provided in that management plan, 2017 all the way to 2027, is involvement of the community that live along the coastline, communities that live close to these mangroves, because they are the ones that benefit from these mangroves. The members of the community are part and parcel of those who support its conservation. So they are involved in the conservation of these mangroves.
Are they involved from the go-getting when you're actually coming up and mooting the plan? Or you come up with a plan and then you say, this is a plan on board. And then this is a sense of participation that you're really talking about. While the local communities, you know, we're talking about the chiefs, we're talking about people who are concerned and they're very vocal on the ground as well. Were they involved with the initiation of the plan from the go-getting?
Yes,
or
in development of any plan,
yes,
all the stakeholders that are involved, all stakeholders that benefit from this resource, all stakeholders that have a role, even in terms of indigenous technical knowledge of how this resource is managed, they are all involved. So in the development of the management plan for mangroves, the community was involved right from the start. The government agencies provided the technical support, and they brought on board all the stakeholders. Communities are key, and this is provided for also in the Forest Conservation and Management Act, which provides for involvement of the communities in development of any management plan for management of forest resources, not only even in the mangroves, all the other forests in the country. So the communities were involved right from the start in development of this management plan, and they are part and parcel. Actually, they are at the center when it comes to implementation of this plan. Remember, they are the ones who are living close to this resource.
Yes.
They are the ones who are benefiting from the livelihood support bases. They are the ones who are hoisting even their beehives. They are the ones who are also benefiting even from the fish that is harvested even from the coastline. And therefore, they are squarely involved. They were involved right from the development phase and even in the implementation phase.
So would you care also to tell